Tá, ele caiu aqui com certeza. Ah. Pra cá. E... Correu pra cá. A cápsula de bala.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots. Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Realmente. Quanto mais eu uso, ele fica coisado, ó. Legal. Itens.
There's something in the pocket.
Leves, por favor, me dê mais uma semana. Eu sei que estou devendo, mas estou até o pescoço. Como todo o resto por aqui. Mal tenho como manter o bar funcionando com toda a confusão no porto. Mas não se preocupe, eu fiz um acordo com certa pessoa e devo ter suprimento constante em breve. Só mais uma semana eu lhe pago o dobro do que eu te devo, Peter. Ok. Itens. Telefone aqui. Da hora. Lugar pra cima. Aham. Cadeado. Essa progressiva, tá. Elas contêm informações sobre investigação da forma das evidências. As evidências têm ícones que indicam qual ação executar. Ah, tá.
The door won't budge. The door won't budge.
Tá, será que eu tenho um jeito de arrombar? Ah, eu jogo um tijolo também. Tá. E aí? Tá, será que eu consigo bater na porta então pra quebrar o cadeado? Vamos ver. É. Que isso? Que isso?
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate. One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
A Palácio da Mente de novo? Pera. Tá, vamos lá. Palácio da Mente. Não? Larry, pescador que matou Albert Trump pode estar escondido no bar do porto em Oklahoma. Pode desejar matar Albert por ele ser um Throgmorton, em vez de apenas o expulsar. Tá, Albert foi assassinado. Isso. Tem mais nada pra cá? Aham. Ainda bem que não acerta.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilled for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes. Make him beg for mercy.
I don't know exactly. I have some suspects, but I need to investigate further.
What kind of private eye are you?
A thorough one. When I find him, I'll tell you.
Fine. No one leaves the port until then. Find me that dirtbag and I'll help you with anything you need.
Tá bom. Vou ver o que temos aqui em volta. tem esse caminho aqui. Aqui, ó. Tá fechado. Deve ter algum jeito de entrar aqui. Talvez por aqui? Como é que eu faço mais tiros? Eu vi que dá pra fazer. C. Inventário. Ah, aqui. Entendi. Tá. Outra porta aqui. Nenhum desses abre.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident.
É.
This was deliberate.
Embaixo não tem nada. Aqui pra cima não vai. Pra baixo eu já fui. Será que ele bate ali? Não, não bate pra cima. E tem outra porta. Eu não tô entendendo essas portas. Tem que dar um jeito de subir. Ah. Vou cair. Eu tô pisando em que? Eu tava pisando em que, meu Deus? Sobe. Sobe. O que é aquilo? Não vai mais? Não. Não vai. Não sobe ali. Aqui sobe. Eu não tô entendendo. Como é que ele sobe ali, velho? Olha lá. Eu tô deixando passar. Que eu tô deixando passar, meu Deus. Que é o filho do cara, tá.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Tá, eu realmente não sei o que eu tenho que fazer. Não era aqui que eu queria ver. Ah, tá. Nossa, esses defeitos de cenário tão foda, hein? Ó. Tá. Albert foi assassinado. Albert levou um tiro na cabeça, foi empalado com ganchos e depois escondido. O assassino foi deliberado. Tá. Vamos naquele lugar lá que tá verde.
Join in, newcomer. Praise the sea with us.
Eu devo ter deixado uma pista para trás em outro lugar. É a casa. Vamos ver. Ah.
I still hear those voices.
Choo-choo.
Tá. Os itens voltam, né?
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much. Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Uhum.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here. It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
E mais um.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Sim, sim, sim. O que eu deixei pra trás, velho?
Choo-choo. Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures. And they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately, not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Bye.
Tá. Esse verde é o quê? Subquest, será?
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Uhum. Ah. Quando tá todas, acho que fica verde, então. É, eu tenho que vir aqui, ó, pro barco. Vamos lá. Dá pra marcar? Interessante, eu posso marcar as partes que são perigosas. Pro outro lado. Como é que eu vou pra lá? Dá pra subir na casa? Não. É, não dá. Tá aqui do outro lado. Será que eu tenho que vir pra cá, tudo, e depois vir pra cá? Acho que não, velho. Entrada da casa. Não tem saída pelos fundos. Cara, o tamanho do rato. A porta não abre. Olha isso. Opa. Bar deixado da quilha, a saída.
The port is closed by order of Robert Frogmore. Back off.
É, eu queria ver o barquinho lá, né? Quem é esse cara? Bar de bar da quilha.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
Louis
I'm
Flynn.
looking for a man by the name of Louis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah, even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Louis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Rock. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Bye.
What the? Get the... Oh.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.